In a 3 vs 3 fight where you can freely attack any opponent, learning how to efficiently lock on and aim at the correct enemy at the right moment and time can largely help you win matches in the game. With how simple it is to lock on and aim at enemies, it can also be quite confusing to pull off due to the game's cluttered HUD alongside the chaotic battles filled with dazzling special effects. Thankfully, there are 2 targeting systems to choose from. In the options setting, you can choose whether you want a character position or list targeting type. By default, the game is set to the character position targeting type, which allows you to lock on and aim at enemies based on your enemy's position. The character position targeting type is arguably the more intuitive and easy to use lock-on mechanic between the two, as it allows you to instinctively lock onto enemies based on character positioning. Press the L2 button to lock onto enemies to your left, press the R2 button to lock onto enemies on your right, and use them combined to lock onto the nearest enemy. With the character positioning targeting type, you can quickly lock onto an enemy who is planning to ambush you from your peripheral vision. With the list targeting type, your lock-on aim is dependent on your enemy's designated number. Pressing the L2 button lets you scroll from the list backwards, like 654, 654, while the R2 button lets you scroll through the list at an increasing value, for an example, 456, 456. The list targeting type is quite useful when you're looking to attack a certain enemy who is slowly gaining enough bravery points, as you can easily find and lock onto the enemy by referring to the list. Regardless of which lock-on system you choose, you will easily know which enemy you have locked onto, as they will be framed within a blue lock-on reticle. When this reticle fades to gray, it means you can't hit the enemy yet, as they are under a short recovery phase. Meanwhile, you can determine which enemy has locked onto you, since you will have a straight blue line pointing straight towards your character model. When it turns red, it means the enemy is currently performing an attack. Aside from targeting foes, you can also lock onto summoning cores by holding the R2 button. You should absolutely prioritize attacking summoning cores, as it can quickly fill up your summoning gauge. Summoning is a game-changing feature. Not only will it prove to be a huge buff for your teammates or a debuff to your enemies, but it will also rain devastating attacks to all of your foes. If you are playing the core battle game mode, another lock-on target is added to the game. To lock onto the enemy's core, hold the R2 button. For more on Dissidia, Final Fantasy NT, make sure to check out our ever-growing wiki, and as always, thanks for watching.